as lieutenant governor. You're running for a seat that could decide the balance of power in Washington. What qualifies you to be a U.S. Senator? You have 60 seconds.
Hi, good night, everybody.
Now, watching that debate last night was a bizarre, sad, and surreal experience. And I have to wonder if, 10 years, even 5 years ago, would it have been possible to run a candidate like this? Has politics become such a team sport that the candidate doesn't even matter anymore?
Right now, in all 50 states in the District of Columbia.
And before we go any further, I want to offer a trigger warning here because this video is going to get real ableist. The same way that if you're in a wheelchair, you're not going to make the NBA. And it's not mean to say that. But here's the headline. Hi, good night, everybody. That's actually how it started. Even liberals admit Fetterman's debate performance was abysmal. This moment here was particularly sad and weird.
To clarify something, you're saying tonight that you support fracking, that you've always supported fracking, but there is that 2018 interview that you said, quote, I don't support fracking at all. So how do you square the two?
I do support fracking, and I support fracking, and I stand, and I do support fracking.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
That doesn't sound like somebody who's just struggling to find the right words. That sounds like somebody who just didn't really even understand the question. Let's see, how about this part?
John Fetterman took a shotgun, chased an unarmed African-American man, and put the gun, apparently, according to that man, to his chest. Why haven't you apologized to that unarmed, innocent black man who you put a shotgun to his chest?
I made the opportunity to defend our community as the chief law enforcement officer there. Everybody in Braddock, an overwhelming majority community of black community, all understood what happened. They understood what happened. And everybody agreed that, and nobody believes that it was anything about me making a split-second decision to defend our community as well.
Why not apologize?
I guess that brings us to this. Neurologists who watched Fetterman debate cast doubt on prospect for further recovery. And this is on Chris Cuomo's show on News Nation. Let's take a look.
With his speech.
Do you get better?
So it depends. Someone mentioned therapy, and therapy can be very, very helpful, especially if you are doing it every day and you're taking a lot of time in your therapy. Essentially, what we know is that in the first 3 to 6 months is where you see the most improvement. There can be some improvement over the next year, but I think he's about 6 months out now. This happened in May. So I think if he was doing therapy right after his stroke, this is probably where has improved to the most.
He's not going to get much better. Let's take a look here at a few more, let's say, troubling moments from Fetterman.
Now, we all have to make sure that everyone that works is able to, that's the most American bargain, that if you work full-time, you should be able to live in dignity as well, true. And I believe they haven't have any businesses being we can't have businesses being subsidized by not paying individuals that just simply can't afford to pay their own way. That's what I run on. That's what I believe, and I've always believed that the choice believes. Here his family's company was levied the largest fine for immigration hiring of immigrant illegals, and I think you should sit this one out about in terms of what a secure border. We need to make sure that Dr. Oz and the Republicans believe in cutting Medicare and Social Security. And I believe that they have to support and expand Social Security. And if somebody sends me to Washington, D.C., I would support and stand and to support security, Social Security.
How exactly, Mr. Fetterman, do you propose doing that to make it more affordable for families?
No, I just making it that much more, it costs too much.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's just the words that are scrambled there. It's the thoughts that seem pretty scrambled too. But hey, you did get a whole bunch of previously undiscovered words out of it. But anyway, even liberals were freaked out by it. CNN host Alison Camerota said she was unsettled by the spectacle. David Axelrod, a Democrat strategist who served as a senior advisor to Obama, wrote on Twitter, Fetterman needed to show he's sufficiently recovered, and this debate surely did not help. Chris Cuomo said on his News Nation show that he was troubled by the performance. John Fetterman struggled, Cuomo said. He clearly is dealing with health issues that affect his ability to process and his ability to speak. Clearly, fitness for office is going to be on the table. That may not be fair to some for me to say, but if the voters aren't talking about it, I'll be shocked. Not fair. It may not be fair to say. I think it's fair to say that people should expect their candidates to be functional. Let's just say that. Anyway, please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.